Hello, I am live. Welcome to all you guys in here tonight. I'm Kim, the owner of this page, and I'm the owners. This page. Be the business. Oh my God, I cannot even talk because I'm so busy today. But because I'm super excited, and tonight I will share my episode two, my journey, the part nobody talk about because it's so important. Thank you guys. Um, well, welcome all you guys, right? And welcome back to another episode of my journey, Mommy Kia. In last episode, I shared a little bit about my journey, why I decided to start building something for myself. But today, I'm gonna talk about something a little deeper. So stay tuned. Don't go anywhere. If you guys, watching me right now or watching the replays, please, come and say hi to me or share this live, and you can watch it again. And you're not watching the episode one and for last week, you know what? Go back to my page and searching for that live episode one and about my journey, my decision. So okay, so I'm super excited to share this all for you guys tonight because it's gonna be amazing that you don't want to miss out my episode two, and now want to talk about this, at all because a lot of people didn't talk about, and that's why, I want to share this tonight. So let's go the end to my journey, right? And because today I will talk a little deeper about, and this part is all about, a stay-home mom that people didn't see. People didn't see as stay-home mom how I been through and how I been struggle, and people might say like, "Wow, you are so lucky that you stay home with your kids." But yeah, I so grateful, and being stay-home moms always be can be hard too, and no one know. And everyone think like stay home moms so easy like and so beautiful, but it's I'm so grateful, but no one can. It could be hard because every day when I woke up every day, and I already have thinking about my family, my kids, my, and what I plans to do already. So that's why like I had to think about, I was like, okay, what the kids gonna go eating and getting ready for kids going to school. Nowadays the school is coming start up, guys. And I had to think like, okay, what should I make it? The kids gonna go school, gonna prepare the lunch for them, pack some lunch. Sometimes I do that, and I do the favor. They have lunch at school, but I do sometimes. Ask like, hey mom, can we have home lunch? And then I prepare that. But when I and sometimes like what do I need done by the day, and that's and all I'm thinking when I woke up and who do you need, and that's why something that I'd or thinking to myself like, okay, what should I do something differently, and sometime before even the have the time to think about myself, I'm like the whole day already gone. Honestly, if stay home mom is super busy, sometimes I just don't have time to think about myself what I need to be done. And be honestly, ever mom, I do love my family, and I can do anything for my kids, my families. But sometimes it quietly on my side inside myself, and I had to ask question myself like, where I in this at all, and sometimes you have ever felt that way, right? And I do have to feel the way. It's like what I am, like I don't know who I was, and I lose myself. And that was something that I lose myself a little bit, and I don't know I was because I'm too busy take kids, everybody, and just because I love them, but I totally forgot me. That was a moment that when I feel sometimes like I lose a little bit myself, and not just because I don't love, became a mom, right? I know when we become mom, we're super busy. Sometimes we don't think about ourselves. And but honestly, sometimes I do, be honest to be myself. Like I love to be a mom, you know, but sometimes I realize to myself, like beginning of months, the one of part that I ends, not only who I am. Because when the day when we come become a mom, you kids start when you start pregnant, honestly, a mom, you can see that okay, I become a mom and I know who I am. But no matter what, who you are or who I am. I'm still like have a dream, I'm still have goal, I'm still want to grow, and I still want to be, do something for myself. And even now, mom, I'm super busy, but I feel that, and that's why like, oh, who are part of mine. And that was nobody talking about on this episode, right? And almost, and the most important thing that I want my child to see myself as a mom believing in herself and talking about taking action that, toward to her dream, toward to my dream, right? As a mom, like you are watching me right now. It's like you want to, take action and, do something that your kid can see you. And that was me. And that was me that I'm like, okay, I kind of lose myself. I need to, focus to myself. I need to talk into, take action or talk to myself, ask me a question. And that's why when I start, ask myself a question, and it's like, what if I start as small, and we don't have to start big. That was the most question. And the first question that I asked myself, like, if I, what if I start small? I don't need to start like so big, because you know I don't need to be change everything overnight, because thing won't happen overnight, right? But I take the small stuff if I need to give myself permission to learn something new. And so I start learning about, my online business, and I start take action. And I'll be honestly, guys, as a mom like myself, I have though I do have questioned to ask myself all the time, and I don't know exactly what I'm doing either, and but I keep learning, step by step in my training on this, online business. And we do have provide they do provide have the all training for, we watching, and many time you want take time to do. And that's why I keep learning, because I keep watching my training. And that's, I start little by little and become more confident, become more who I was today. Because that was, the realize that I realized, something important that, I wanted. So, I don't need to have to ready to beginning. Sometime beginning, can make you ready, right? That was happening to me. Like, I don't, when I start this journey, and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm not ready in doing this, I'm so scary. Like, I have fear could tell me that I care, you're not good, right? And that was happening to me. And that's why the most important thing that, I call this like nobody talking about. Because that is because people think that when, I start my journey, my online business, I'm so confident and I'm so good the person that see me, right? And but be honest, I do have fear, I scary every time, but I did, continue learning step by step, and I want to give this to all, like, to all the mom that get been watching me, and if you are a mom watching me tonight, maybe, you might so tired and burn out for your job, burn out for yourself every single day. And maybe you might put everyone else first, like, like maybe your cousin, your sister, your brother, your sibling, right? And your kids and your family always number one all the time. But you, maybe you just kind of like, maybe you wonder like, it's, if yourself, if do is this too late for myself if I tell myself that I want to start something different. That was happened to me. Like, I always put everyone's number one, and I never forgot about myself. And end up, in the end, and I kind of look at myself, like, ask question myself, like, if I start this online business right now, is too late for me? That was the question I asked inside my head, and thinking as a question myself. And then happened to me, like, I don't, give myself questions like, okay, maybe it's not too late for myself, maybe I start right now, still be back and then after, right? And that's why I say, to myself, let's keep learning. Because I, be a busy mom, but if I can do this, or other people can do, all the mom can do, why can't I can do too? And that's why, I just still love my family, everything, but I want to stop, you know loving my dream again. Because I become a mom, and I kind of lose all my dream that I've been having when I little girl at that time and teenager age, right? And honestly, when sometimes right now, sometimes people didn't haven't drink, but you always ask question to yourself like, what do I need to be reach my goal or my dream that I always want when at that age, I was big. But now I'm married, I have kids, I become the parents, mom and dad, and I just have my own family, and I couldn't just like slick my dream away. And because, but after you realize, thinking about this to yourself, maybe you think to yourself, woke up yourself again, ask a question to yourself like, what you really want to do. So that was happening to me, and the time was happening to me, and I kind of like, tell myself like, I don't need to be perfect, I don't need to know anything. I just willing to take the first small step, and that was me. And that's the first time, and the first step that I took. Yes, and my journey start, beginnings on, and I kind of was like, as something like, to this real me that I woke up again, I become who I was again. So that's why my journey tonight, I want to share this a little about for you guys that's, nobody talking about, because everyone is talking about how the struggle, how the beginning on the journey. And, that's why I want to share a little bit about my journey that when, no one to talking about part about this, about my journey, or some people they never talking about this. And maybe you've been watching me, you might think, oh my god, kid's so confident, she's so good, like I wonder is like if I want to start something like her did, and do I have the confidence, do I good like her? But honestly, you got here my journey, everything struggle, everything. I just be like you right now, and I just want to say you're not alone. You're not alone if you're watching me every day and you've been, see my contest, my live, my reel. And here, you're not alone. You must be needing helping something. You need like to give some, deep breath out when you got, no answer that to give yourself. But before I want to go, I want to have this to give into you. Have you ever felt to lose yourself and willing to take care of everyone out, right? And that was I kind of talking about earlier is that, yeah, of course, sometimes you do lose yourself, and you always take care all the people out and you forget about yourself. And that is something you say yes and listen to me right now. You say, yeah, I do have feel that. I always taking my kids, my husband, my in-law, my parents, my sibling, anybody, my cousin, my family. Is like I always show up to them every single weekend, every single day when they need it. But when everything complete done, then you come sit down and you just kind of like, oh my god, I'm so burnt out, I'm tired, I just like so exhausted, like I just nobody. And that's mean that you lose yourself because you forgot about yourself, right? And that was me. And I kind of like, you can say no to people, okay? Honestly, you don't have to say yes to every single one, the person you love. You do still love them, but you can still say no to them too, okay? You don't have to say yes every single time when then, but when you think about yourself, that's why it is. So I want to share this, and you hear my episode 2 and here tonight, and you want to hear for the next part of my stories, and how I actually discover in the online business, and what made me finally say yes, I am going to you know try this. And making sure you follow me and come back to the episode 3. And thank you so much for beginning here and listen to my story. And I want to remind you or remember you that your family can be your why, but you can't still have a journey of your own. And keep believing and keep learning and keep take the next steps. And I will see you in the episode 3 for the next week, because I'm super excited to share the episode 3. And I will post my post it as well too, so you can see what episode I want to talking about. I'm super excited to share this journey because I feel like I do this and can, something that can hold some remind of parents like me or you, because you're not alone. If you see this, about my journey, and you might can feel that, oh, you know what, I thought I was the only person in this world that I struggle, and I thought I'm the only like alone on this my own journey. But when you hear kids, story and journey, you know what? You're not alone. So I hope this episode can be inspire you, can woke up you, and can give you something to learn for yourself, to say yes to yourself, to take the next step, because something that you and been struggle, been looking for something to change, more opportunity for your life. You know what? Take a chance, take a try. So that's why my next episode 3 is coming out next week, and I will talk something differently. So I'm super excited to see you guys on the next episode 3, and follow my page and share this page, or even you know watching the episode 1, and my journey and mommy Kenya, go back to my page and scroll down to watching that again. So just for me tonight, I will see you guys again, and thank you so much, and love all you guys, and love all you guys that supporting so much every single time when I come here. You get always, thumbs up, like my post and everything. Yeah, I just be loving all you guys, and thank you so much. And I will see you guys the next episode, please. It's so exciting, okay? 我冲到 and 讯息的